Welcome to Psychology of Humans. In a world built on distraction, focus has become one of the rarest skills. Every second of your day competes for your attention. Notifications, social media, unfinished tasks, and constant thoughts pulling you in every direction. Yet your ability to focus determines nearly everything about your success, your relationships, your memory, and even your sense of peace. Today we're diving into the psychology of focus, how the brain works when you concentrate, why it's harder than ever to stay present, how attention gets hijacked, and most importantly, how you can train your mind to focus deeply in a noisy world. 1. What is focus really? Focus is more than simply paying attention. It's the ability to direct your mental energy toward one task, while ignoring everything else that competes for your awareness. Psychologists define it as selective attention, choosing what to notice and what to filter out. At any given moment, your brain receives millions of sensory signals, sights, sounds, smells, sensations, and thoughts. But your conscious mind can only process a tiny fraction of them. Focus acts like a spotlight. Whatever the spotlight shines on becomes your conscious experience. Everything else fades into the background. The spotlight is not fixed, it moves, it flickers. And in today's world, it's constantly being pulled away from what matters. Thousands of years ago, focus meant survival, spotting a predator, hunting for food, reading another person's expression. But today, the same brain faces a world overloaded with information. Instead of one threat, we face hundreds of digital distractions every minute. Your brain isn't built for that level of stimulation. 2. The brain's attention system. Two main systems control focus: the top-down system and the bottom-up system. The top-down system is conscious control. It's when you deliberately decide what to focus on, like studying, listening deeply, or working on a goal. This system uses the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and self-control. The bottom-up system, however, is automatic. It reacts to whatever catches your attention: sudden noises, flashing lights, notifications, or emotional triggers. It's designed for survival, not productivity. Modern life overwhelms this system. Every app, headline, and notification is built to hijack your attention using psychological triggers: novelty, surprise, urgency, and reward. The more your bottom-up system dominates, the harder it becomes to sustain deep focus. Over time, this creates a fragmented mind, constantly busy but rarely present. 3. The cost of distraction. Distraction isn't just lost time, it changes your brain. Neuroscientists have found that constant switching between tasks, what we call multitasking, reduces gray matter density in the anterior cingulate cortex, the region responsible for emotional regulation and decision-making. In simple terms, the more distracted you are, the harder it becomes to stay calm, make good choices, or think clearly. Each time you get distracted, your brain releases a small burst of dopamine, the same chemical linked to pleasure and reward. Dopamine makes you feel good when you check a message or open a new tab. But this reward system quickly becomes addictive. Your brain starts craving novelty instead of progress. Your brain has been trained for stimulation, not concentration. Psychologists call this the attention residue effect. Every time you switch tasks, a portion of your attention remains stuck on the previous task. It takes time for your mind to fully shift back, sometimes up to 20 minutes. That means a few small distractions can destroy an hour of deep work. 4. Why focus feels difficult. Your attention works like a muscle. It tires with overuse. Every decision, notification, and interruption drains mental energy, a phenomenon called decision fatigue. By the end of the day, your brain simply runs out of the ability to control attention. And because your mind craves ease, it drifts toward habits that require less effort: scrolling, checking messages, or daydreaming. These activities give instant gratification, while focus gives delayed gratification. The brain prefers the path of least resistance. The problem is that modern environments are designed to exploit this. Your attention isn't just distracted, it's monetized. You're not losing focus by accident, you're losing it by design. 5. The science of flow. There is, however, a state where focus feels effortless. Psychologists call it flow. Flow is when your mind is fully absorbed in an activity, time disappears, self-consciousness fades, and performance peaks. Flow requires 3 ingredients: clear goals, immediate feedback, and a balance between challenge and skill. If something is too easy, you get bored. If it's too hard, you get anxious. The sweet spot just beyond your comfort zone is where flow lives. In flow, the brain releases dopamine, norepinephrine, and endorphins, chemicals that enhance focus, motivation, and learning. It's one of the most powerful psychological states you can enter, but you can't force it. You can only create the conditions for it to appear. 6. Training focus like a muscle. Just like the body adapts to exercise, the brain adapts to attention training. The key is deliberate practice, moments when you consciously bring your attention back after it wanders. Each time you do, you strengthen the neural circuits responsible for concentration. Here's how to build focus, psychologically and practically. 1. Create attention rituals. Start your day with intention. Before opening your phone, decide what truly matters today. Write it down. Your brain needs clarity to know what to focus on. 2. Limit decision fatigue. Reduce unnecessary choices. Simplify your environment. Each small decision drains energy. What to wear, what to eat, what to check first. Streamline your routines. 3. Practice single tasking. Choose one task and remove all distractions. Silence notifications, close tabs, and give it your full attention for a set period. Even 25 minutes of uninterrupted focus can outperform hours of multitasking. Use the environment. Your surroundings shape your attention. Keep your workspace clean, light consistent, and noise minimal. Visual clutter equals mental clutter. 5. Practice mindfulness. Meditation trains the mind to notice when it wanders and gently bring it back. Over time, mindfulness improves attention span and emotional control. 6. Protect your attention like your time. Say no to unnecessary inputs. Turn off alerts. Schedule deep work sessions. Guard your focus like a valuable resource, because it is one. 7. The psychology of presence. True focus is presence, and presence is awareness without distraction. When you are fully focused, you are not living in the past or the future. You are here, now. Presence reduces anxiety and increases life satisfaction because it grounds you in reality. Most stress comes from mental time travel, replaying the past or predicting the future. Focus anchors you to what's real. Your ability to focus deeply isn't just a productivity skill, it's a mental health skill. It's how you connect, how you create, how you find peace. 8 practical exercises to strengthen focus. The 5-minute rule. Focus on one task for 5 minutes. Most people continue. The hardest part is starting. The attention reset. Step away from screens for 30 minutes a day. Walk, breathe, or sit quietly. Resetting attention restores clarity. Digital fasting. Set blocks of time where your phone is out of reach. Reflection, journaling. Write down what distracted you today and why. Awareness builds control. Breathing technique. Slow, intentional breathing increases oxygen and calms the mind, improving focus instantly. 9. The deeper lesson. At its core, focus is not about forcing attention. It's about removing noise. You don't need to fight for concentration. You need to stop giving it away. When you eliminate distractions, reduce mental clutter, and create mental space, focus naturally returns. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.